Hey guys, good evening to you, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this video. Thanks for tuning in for another video. Today I'm going to do a lesson on Def Leppard, Lady Strange. It's a great song. I try to do all the songs that are fun to play, and this one is very fun to play. Um, and it's from the High and Dry album. And my guitar is in standard tuning, 440. And the strings from the low to high is E, A, D, G, B, E. So I shouldn't be a whole lot of changes if your guitar is already tuned to standard. So let's get started. Okay, so the intro has two harmony part to it, like a twin solo going on in the beginning. One guitar plays the main melody, and the second guitar plays the third higher within the context of a C sharp minor. So let me play for you one time what it sounds like with the first part and the second part lay on top, and then I'm going to break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. So let me show you the underlying harmony first. Okay, so it goes. First part goes like this. Well, I'm just going to play the G8, bend up half step to G9, go from 8 to 9, and bring it back down to G8, and then 6th fret on the G, and G4, D6, and G4, G6. So. Next part. The first part is similar to what we just did. Bend up, and then G4, and you do D6, D6 again, D4. So the whole thing goes like this. All right. So while that part is going on, the second guitar goes like this. So that's basically a third up. So you're basically playing this right here, while the underlying harmony plays this 9th fret, because you bend up 8 to 9, and you play from 7 to 9. So the two notes is harmonized together. So the second part is from 7th fret on the B string, bend up to 9th fret, the full step. You go from here to here. And you bring it back down to B7, and then B5, G8, G6, G8, and G9. Repeat the whole thing again. And then G8, G6, and then G9 and D7. So the whole thing. Just slide up, and then. So that's the two parts harmony in the beginning. And after that, it goes to the rhythm, goes like this. This is all power chord. Power chord is when it's just playing fifth interval, perfect fifth interval together. So the first power chord is C sharp power chord, 3 times on the C sharp, which is A4 and D6. I assume you know what power chord is. I'm going to skip talking about that from now on. So it's C sharp power chord 3 times at 4th fret position on A string, and then you play twice on the C sharp power chord, slide down the 2nd fret on the A string and play twice on that, Okay. Next part goes C sharp twice, and then open A power chord. Okay, and then C sharp power chord again twice, and then F sharp power chord, which is 2nd fret on the E string, and then B power chord, 2nd fret on the A string. Okay, so the whole thing goes like this again slowly. Okay, next riff is very cool. It's all single note based on the C sharp pentatonic. We go from the main, at the end of the main riff, we like to show you the power chords into this riff. It goes like this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I play start on the 4th fret on the A4, and then A2 A4, D2 D1, A4 A2. So and A2 A4 again, and then D2 D1. A4 and open A, and then A2 A4 again, D2 D1, A4, and a low E string 2nd fret. And the next part, E4, 2 and 4 on the A string, 2 and 1st fret on the D string, A2 A4. Alright, so that's the whole riff. It goes like this. Okay, and the last time it goes in. Goes back to that riff right there. That's a little frills in the background, and I like. You do something like a 7th fret on the high E and B string, and then 9th fret on the G string, and then you got something else. You go the one like that. So you got the 9th fret on the G and B string. 11th fret on the D string, and then you have this, which is 2nd fret on the A string. You bend it down twice. First time you bend half step, a quarter step. The second time you bend it full step on the 2nd fret on the A string. And then that's one more. You got that one right there, which is you play 2nd fret on the low E string, hammer on the 4th fret. 2nd on hammer on the 4th fret on the A string, and then twice on the 2nd fret on the D, and then 4th fret on the D string twice, and then 4 and 2 on the D string, and 4th fret on the A. And then after the 2nd time you play the chorus, and it goes to this really cool riff. It goes like this. What I'm doing is right here. So you go 4th fret on the A string, and then quickly up, down, up on the 4th fret on the A string, palm mute, and then 2nd fret on the D, and then palm mute on the 4th fret on the A string, down, up, and then down on the 4th fret again. And you gotta pivot on the same note. After you play the 2nd fret on the D string on the first pattern, you do the exact same pattern, but you do the 4th fret on the D string, you pivot back to the 4th fret on the A string. So the last time, twice on the down up on the 4th fret, and then you play these power chord, a 7th fret E power chord. So you got a syncopated rhythm. Slow down again. It's really cool when you play it fast, but you want to start slowly first. Get the feel of it, and then once you get the feel of it, you can fly on that riff. Remember, always palming on the 4th fret on the A string, and when you play the D string, you don't palm it on those notes. So you don't palm it. Well, why don't we just go ahead and cover the solo first, and then we'll finish the last riff of the song. Alright, so here's the solo. First phrase. Okay. What I'm doing is, this is all C sharp minor pentatonic scale based on 9/12. So 9/12 on low E, 9/11 A string, 9/11 D string, 9/11 on the G, 9/12 on the B string, 9/12 on the E string. Okay, the first part, you'll grab the 11th fret on the G string and the 12th fret on the B string. You play those two notes together, and then you will bend the G string 11th fret up, full step. So once you bend it up, you'll do it again. When you bring it back down the 4th time, you grab on the 11th fret only. Okay, so. The next part is 9 on the G, 11 on the D, 9 on the G again, and then bend the 11th fret up. Release, pull off a 9th fret and back to the 11th fret on the D string. And the 9th fret on the D string, slide down. Second phrase is still in the same box of the pentatonic scale, the C sharp, so it goes like this. What I'm doing is I'm playing the 11th fret on the G string up full step, and then play 9th fret on the E string, 12th fret on the B string, pull off a 9th fret, 11th fret on the G, and then 9 on the B and 9 on the G, and then 11th fret on the D, and then 9th fret on the D and G together and slide down. Okay, that's the second phrase. The third phrase goes like this. Okay, what I'm doing is I play the 7th fret on the low E string, hammer on the 9th fret, 7, hammer on the 9th fret on the A string, and then shift your finger up, full step, and you play the 9th fret on the D string, hammer on the 11th fret, and then G9, and then back to D11. G9 again, and the 11th fret on the G string, bend up full step, and then 9 on the B and 9 on the D on the high E string, and then 12th fret on the B string, bend up full step. Basically you go from 12 to 14. When you bend up 12th fret, bend it, release back down a little bit, bend it up again. Now once you bend up on the 12th fret, Now this is going to take some muscle. Where you're going to take the 11th fret on the E string. You can do the same thing. You gotta bend up, but you don't let it go all the way down. You kind of let it go halfway, and then bend it when it comes right back up. So you go up, down a little bit, and go back up again. So go. And you do a 12th fret on the E string, bend up full step, and you slide down like that. Okay. And the next part is just Unison playing stuff from the. I'll play the B string, but I don't bend the B string. I will play the note on the fourth on the G string. I'll bend the G string note up. So for this particular part, I'll play the 4th fret on the G string and 2nd fret on the B string. But I'll bend the 4th fret up while both notes are played. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm bending the 4th fret on the G string up to the 6th fret full step. That's the exact same note as the 2nd fret that I'm playing on the B string. So when you do that, you have that really cool sound. Now make sure you bend it to the right pitch, otherwise it sound like this. You don't want to do that. You want both notes sound exactly the same or close to it anyway. It's okay to be off just a little bit to give a little character, because it will vibrate a little bit. Both notes are not quite in pitch, and that's okay. But you want to be as close as possible. The next one, do the same thing on the 4th fret on the B string and 6th fret on the G string. 5th fret on the B and 7th fret on the G. 7th fret on the B, 9th fret on the G. And then you play a 12th fret on the B string by itself. And the next part goes like this. So this is a lot of hammer on, pull off, and slide. Okay. Play 9th fret on the G string, hammer on to 11th fret, pull off into 9th, and slide down to 8th. You do the same thing with G8, G9, slide down to G6. And then same pattern again. G6, G8, and slide down to G4. G4, G6, slide down to G2. G2, G4, G2, slide down to G1, and then you pick the G1 again. Whole thing slowly. That's sure you don't pick those notes here. Okay, the next part after that phrase we just played, you'll play the 6th fret on the G string, goes like this. So what I'm doing is I play the 6th fret on the G string, and then hammer on the 8th fret, slide up to 9th fret, slide back down to 8th fret. Play the 6th fret on the A string. And then pick the 8th fret on the G string, hammer on the 9th fret, slide up to 11th fret, and slide back down to the 9th fret on the G string, and then play the 7th fret on the A string. Okay, next part. I'm sorry. The last phrase is 9th fret on the D string, hammer on the 11th fret, and then 9th fret on the G, and then 11th fret on the G, bend up full step. And then 9th fret on the B and 9th fret on the E string, and then 12th fret on the B string, bend up full step. And then 9, 12, 9 on the B string, and then 12th fret again on the B string, bend up full step. So that's the whole solo right there. So the last part again goes like, okay, that's one more riff right after the solo, a little different. It's a variation for what we just did. So here's how the riff goes like this. Okay, so what I'm doing is I play the 4th fret on the A string. And play the 4th fret on the D string and slide up to 6th fret. And once I slide up, I use my pinky and play the 6th fret on the G string, 6 on the D, and 4th on the G. So one more time. Next part, you do the same thing. You play the 2nd fret on the A string first, and you do the same pattern. I'll just show you. Okay, so the first two is like that. And the second and the third time, you play open A string, and the 6th fret on the D string, slide to 7th fret, and then 6th fret on the G, D7, G4, and then 2nd fret on the E string. And then play the 2nd fret on the D string, stop the 4th fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G, 4th fret on the D, and 4th on the G. Alright, so the whole thing slowly goes like this. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. I try to run through it quickly so I can cover the entire song in one video this time, because the song is not long enough to split into 2 videos. So I apologize if I fly through it too quickly, but I try to do the best I can to slow down. It's not a hard song to play. It's a lot of fun parts to play. So hopefully they get you what you need to learn the song. And thanks for watching, and I thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Please keep tuning to my channel as I do more videos. And you guys have a great night. Talk to you later.